Hey, no problem, Edwin. Actually, I want to thank you because part of that video is me giving you props for some good advice you gave us all a few streams ago. So I definitely want to give a serious shout out to you in helping me get my head on straight. So it was definitely appreciated. No doubts. No doubts, my friend. Okay, why isn't that working? Oh, okay, I didn't click it. That's why. Okay, there we go. Everything is as it should be. So I'm gonna try posting this in let's take advantage of this. Did I spell that wrong? I'm sorry, guys. I got distracted with something. There we go. Yeah, dude, it was a big help, actually. It was a huge, ginormous help. It was what was needed at the time. And I'm really appreciative for you and for doing that. Alright, we're getting closer to being done with this. What's the next closest one? Eliminate monsters. We need 100 and something of those. Do we have anything closer than that? There's stages and songs, so we got 34 more of those. No, there's nothing really super close, and we need one more. Oh, we could do Naga. There's a Naga level somewhere around here. I don't remember. I think it's this one, isn't it? It's like the lower level version of this one. Like, has like 1 billion Nagas. Yeah. This one. Yes, this is this. Let's do this one. This will get us... I think this is our last point that we need to be done with the summer pass. I think. I might be wrong, but I think it's the last one we need. But anyway, I'm super excited. As you guys may or may not have heard, I got my content creator tag in the official Discord. So I was pretty happy about that. I don't remember which one of you suggested I go for it, but they did have a requirement, and they still do. And I hadn't met it yet, but now that I've met it, I've got the invite and was pretty freaking happy about it. So we're making progress, we're growing, and I am growing because of you fine people. Also, today, I'm sorry for the extra noise, but it is a little warm in my house, and, well, we have a good AC. The AC is set low, but I'm still hot, so I have a little fan here that's pointed at me. I try to angle it away from the mic, but I just need it. I'm sorry. I hope you guys don't mind that little bit of background noise, though. Did I see the new? Yes, actually, the video that's coming out tomorrow deals with the nerfs and buffs and the MLs and all that. So please, you know, stop on by my YouTube tomorrow and check it out. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. But really, I'm only here because of the support that you guys give me. So there you go, right? Like, I'm nothing without my viewers. So I appreciate you guys coming out and supporting me. I really, really do. We're going to finish up our summer pass. I'm going to talk a little bit about kind of some plans that I have. Dude, so, like, funny story. Like, this is true. So I was just grinding away today, right? You know? And no joke, I got the Goblin Gate special mission, or excuse me, urgent mission, like freaking, I don't know, like 3 or 4 times today. Do you want to know how many of those I actually remembered to click on the stupid goblin gate? Let me tell you, 0. Like, even like I remember I was like, oh, I got another goblin gate. Okay, remember to click on it, click on it, right? Then I turned away and start doing something else and forgot every single time. I would say that is one of the biggest hazards of playing this when you're doing other stuff, right? Is that stupid goblin gate, man. I mean, the goblin gate isn't stupid, right? It's just that I'm so focused on my other responsibilities and things that I have to do. I just honestly, I forget. I have a lot of stuff to do during the day, so unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, that was like, I annoyed myself hardcore. Did I really? Did I honestly really miss a chest? Legitly? Oh my gosh. Also, hey Zero, welcome to the stream, man. I fail. I fail so hard at this. We need that pet. Oh yeah, you weren't kidding. I actually did miss it. We need that pet that's supposed to loot this stuff so we never have to worry about it again. Well, I need it. I need it. I don't mind what happens to you guys. But I need it. I need it for sure. Oh my goodness. Wow. Like, I honestly, it happened on stream. Good grief. Good grief. Like, come on, Val. Get your sugar honey iced tea together, buddy. When you come stream, you bring your A game. You bring that A game, Val. You bring it. Oh my goodness. Wow. So, also good news is I see him. Let's not like crack open the Chardonnay or whatever alcoholic beverage of choice you use to celebrate. But I might have established kind of a rhythm to this YouTube thing. Like, I had one back in the day. But I lost it, right, when I took that extended break. But I feel like, I think I'm starting to get back into the YouTube flow. So hopefully you guys, I'm not committing to it and saying 100% for sure. But hopefully there will be one YouTube video a day. So I'm hoping. Like, I did one today. I did 2 today. I have another one planned that I'm going to record as soon as we're done for, not tomorrow, because the one for tomorrow is already there. It's just waiting. But for Saturday. So I got kind of this little good flow where I'm a day ahead. And I'm hoping to keep that. My hope is that tomorrow, or tonight after I'm done recording, like at some point, my next video idea will come to me. How come there was no thumbnail for your Vildred video? What? What? Did I forget to upload the thumbnail? You're messing with me. I spent like an hour. I'm not the greatest at thumbnails, but I legit spent an hour making that thumbnail. Did I honestly not attach it? Are you being serious with me? Did I legit not attach my Vildred thumbnail? You talk about a rookie mistake. I did not. You're full of crap. I didn't attach it though. I spent, oh my god. You talk about a rookie mistake. Are you serious? Wow. I was really proud of that thumbnail too. Oh my gosh. Wow, there it is. Now if you go look at my Vildred video, there is a thumbnail. Sintra Bansarge. That name actually looks new to me, my friend. And so what I'd like to do is I like to greet everyone, and I mean everyone, personally, the first time they come into my stream. So Sintra, thank you for coming out, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Corrupted Cat, I missed your message. Hola to you as well, my friend. I said hola, isn't it hola? I'm dumb. I seriously cannot believe I... Dude, Zero, thank you for that catch. Are you... Dude, I honestly spent a decent amount of time, like, coming up with that, and I didn't attach it. Are you effing serious? That is just... I'm so disappointed in myself. Like, I am honestly disappointed. How did I miss that? Like, are you serious? Wow. I am honestly not happy with myself at this very moment. That is such a rookie mistake. Just finished Butcher SC. Nice. Nice. I apparently just made a ton of different mistakes. Okay, we only got 11 more Naga to kill. Perfect. Perfecto. And I'm pretty sure this is the last point we need to finish out the summer pass. Val, by the way, hold on to working on Lidica review. She's getting a buff soon. Can't wait to see it even though I don't have her. You are new? Awesome. Awesome. Well, welcome. I appreciate you coming out, man. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I don't think I have a Butcher Corpse to work on that. Hold on a second, guys. Wow, I'm still not over the fact that I didn't include a thumbnail. Wow, I mean that's just such a rookie. I see it. It's there. You have to, if your browser has it cached, I think it's either Control or Shift, I forget which one. If you hold that down and then hit your refresh button, it should load it. But it's there. I have confirmed it. I'm looking right at it. Oh my goodness. That is just so disappointing. That is so disappointing. Wow. Talk about a new mistake. Anyway, we are going to do some, I want to get lab done. I always say lab, but I hope you know when I say lab, I do mean raid. We're going to do some raid. I don't know if we're going to do hell raid. You know how I hate doing hell raid for that time invested and then we get pooped. So, yeah. But we'll likely do hell because I do want another sword. Also, I'm thinking about the chest. The chest is lit, right? That chest is so freaking good. Like, that raid hell chest is just delicious, right? It's crazy, crazy, crazy good. Well, I would say everything that you could get from the raid vendor is pretty freaking amazing. Like, I don't think none of those items are like, oh, this is crap. It's a waste of my 10 raid marks. I really don't think none of that stuff falls into that category. And I did see the Lidica buffs, Edwin. So she wasn't planned to be my next review anyways. My next video, actually my plan is stats, covering stats, what they mean, how to gear, that kind of thing. Val, are you going to exchange your Arbiter Shield for a different ML in that 5? No. I'm pretty sure I'm not. But I'm going to say this. I don't make decisions like that typically until I have seen what the changes are and I understand them and how it relates to the teams and how I use my units. So I'm going to tentatively say that I don't plan on it, but let me see what the changes are and then we can go from there. Because I think making decisions off of something that you don't have all the facts for is not the best move. And we don't have all the facts for the changes. So I'm just going to wait. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait and see what those changes are, understand them, and then we'll go from there. I think that's very important. You know, that's just an important thing in life. Hey, Nest here. And my mom would say, don't count your chickens before they're hatched. And that falls up there to me. Hey, TJ Wilson, how you doing? How you doing? We're just finishing up the summer pass. And then we're going to get into some raid. We will get into some raid. How you doing, Ness, man? I hope you're doing very, very well, and life is going totally bitching for you. Dude, is my Meebot, honestly, is like on vacation. That guy, honestly, does not want to post. He really doesn't. I didn't take away his permissions in this channel, did I? I didn't do anything that dumb. Yeah, no. Well, maybe no, I didn't. No. He shouldn't. No, because he just posted yesterday, and I didn't make any changes at all to the channel. I'm sorry. It's just, you guys know me. Like, when stuff doesn't work the way it's supposed to, it bothers me. Hold on. Alright. I gave Meebot a lot of permissions in that channel, specifically to get rid of that. Okay, so hopefully it works. Hopefully that works. I'm sorry, we had a quick technical thingy-mabobber that I had to figure out. I think I figured out. We'll find out tomorrow, right? Wait, you have to exchange the character to get the new MLNet 5? I don't know, but that's what a lot of people are saying, but they're basing that off of not really knowing what's up. So, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like I said, though, wait. Everyone just sit and wait and see what happens. And I don't think they would, I mean, obviously, again, I don't have all the information and facts, but I legit, TJ Wilson, doubt they'll let you exchange a 4-star for a 5-star. That just doesn't, I mean, they're generous, but I don't think they're that generous. More than likely, they'll give you a 4, if they were to do that. And again, we're talking about stuff we don't know because they haven't said how it's going to work. But, I mean, likely, if they do something like that and require an exchange, it's going to be of equivalent value. So, 4-star for 4-star, 5-star for 5-star. I doubt very, very seriously that they would do it any other way. Because it just doesn't logically make sense to do that. Raka Nisak. That is 100% a new name that I totally butchered. Like, I mean, I just butchered this poor guy's name. Like, I mean, I tore it up. So, Rat, can I just call you Rat? I do like to greet everyone personally, and I mean everyone personally, the first time they come to my stream. So, Rat, thank you for coming out, and I hope you enjoy the stream. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There it is right there. Maya Green dropping the knowledge bomb. For those in YouTube that don't see what Maya Green said, let me just copy and paste this to you so you guys can see it. So here you go, YouTube. This is what he said. Thank you, Maya Green. I appreciate it, my friend. So there's the equivalent star value right there. Yeah, the season pass is nice. Wrath, long time, Brotato. Good to see you. Good to see you. Raka, I like your icons, dude. Your emotes that you're posting, they're cool. They are actually super cool. I actually have paused just to admire them more. I won't believe them until Smilegate sells it to my face. I mean, hey, it's a little healthy skepticism is okay. But I have a lot of faith in Migraine. Like, Migraine hasn't really done anything crazy or said crazy stuff to where I don't believe him. So I definitely believe what he just copied and pasted. So you're... Oh, could you hook me up too, son?
No.
Please? Thank you. So I trust Migraine. I will trust him until he proves untrustworthy. But so far, he's got a good track record as far as I'm concerned. Hey, Corrupt, you already have an idea of yours? Cool. See, the thing is, I like Armin, and I'm just not making any decisions. That's like the best advice I could give everyone. Guys, we don't know a lot. All we know is there's going to be changes. Let's wait to see the changes before we go nuts. Let's just wait and see. That, I mean, honestly, that is solid advice. The buffs, nerfs may not be as bad as we think they're going to be, and the units are still usable. So let's just wait, right? Because here's the thing. Understand this in any of these games that we play like this. Like, just because a unit isn't OP doesn't mean the unit isn't good. Like, there's this false perception that something has to be broken to be good. And when they're nerfed now or adjusted or rebalanced, it's like, well, this unit is now trash. I've been doing this for years and years in MMOs, in gachas, and I have honestly seen people take changes like where they reduce something by 2%, or they reduce something by 5%, or they reduce something by 6%, and you'll have all these posts that are screaming at you, oh, this unit is garbage, it's trash, it's unusable. It's like, no, it's not. Like, it needed to be brought in line for XYZ reason. So, like, don't let people or other people who don't know, because no one knows what it is. No one knows what the nerfs are or what the rebalances are. So before you get in a tizzy and thinking your unit's worthless and that your unit needs to be exchanged or traded or whatever, wait and see. Wait and see what the changes are actually going to be. Oh crap, I thought I had enough. I still need poop. I need 3 more. I need 28, 29, and 30. Darn it. We could just buy it. We could just buy it. We're just gonna buy it. We're gonna buy it. We're gonna be filthy pay to win. There you go. We just paid to win. Because I can do that. We just did that. Yeah, the Says one, really, it annoys me slightly because I used Says for 3 days after the nerf, and the only thing that happened was I could, thank you, son, is that I couldn't one-shot groups anymore. That's it. I still was winning. It just took me more turns than just one turn. And people were like, Says is so broken. This was a direct nerf to Says. No, it was a nerf to an artifact that wasn't functioning like Smilegate wanted it to function. Says was still fine. The fact that he couldn't one-shot teams anymore didn't mean he sucks. And that's what I mean. That was such a ridiculous thing for people to say. Like, Says is broken. Says sucks now. He can't one-shot teams. I'm sorry, boo-hoo. Like, it's Smilegate's game, and they said, hey, we don't want people just one-shotting teams. Period. That's it. We just don't want people one-shotting teams. You can still win with Says. You still have the upper advantage. It just took you 2 or 3 turns more to get the job done. That's it. It Says was not useless, as a lot of people would have had you believe. He really wasn't. And I think everyone who said that was over-exaggerating the situation. That's how I feel about it. Alright, speaking of Arena, I got Arena to do. I haven't actually been touching Arena like I normally do. We've only been hovering around, like, Champ 4. Hey, Zoe. How you doing? Like, I didn't feel like doing Arena this morning, so I literally did NPCs. Not even kidding. I was like, I don't feel like doing Arena. I'm just going to do NPCs. Literally, that's what I did. I didn't touch it. anything difficult. Crap, I don't remember what my arena team is. I would love to be able to name these teams. Wouldn't you guys love to be able to name the teams? There we go. Explain to me, Rack, why the Wind Rider was BS. Are you talking about the nerf or how the artifact worked before it was changed? So that way I have context as what you mean it was BS. Oh, before change was BS. Okay. I was afraid going into Epic Hell stuff. But I keep forgetting how far I'm in. Dude, what are you talking about, Wrath? You're like freaking OP. Wrath, you beat floor 100 before nerf, dude. I'm honestly surprised to hear that you feared anything, to be completely honest with you. This is likely a loss, but I still want to hit this one. I dislike Purgus teams because I wanted a Purgus back when W11 came out. Because Purgus was the easy win button. You just put him as the tank, and you win. Not that I have to worry, but I feel bad for newer players. Talk to me, Rat. What do you see the issue for newer players, man? So I just bring my Bologna Assyrian face roll. I got traumatized by Xeno Epic Hell. Xeno Epic Hell was pretty rough, to be honest. It was pretty rough. I still like Xeno. I know a lot of people don't, but I actually like Xeno and thinks he brings great value to your team. I really do. Legit truth. I'm not BSing. I'm not trying to troll. Xeno is legitimately a good unit. Ooh, that's not good. If he silences, we're done. Ooh, we resisted. Resist meta, baby. Resist meta. If newer players are spending money, they are... Why do you say that, Brotato? I'm just curious. Like, what are you basing that on, Rack? Dude, Sugar Daddy Kent Wan, welcome to the stream, my brother. Thank you for coming out. This one's gonna be rough. This one is gonna... Did I strip somebody on my defense team? That's a lot more losses than we normally have. No, I didn't strip any of those. Okay. I just like to play with heroes I like and want. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, TJ Wilson. I actually highly encourage people to play that way. That is in my opinion, that's the right way to play the game. To hell with the meta and play whatever you like. I'm 100% a fan of that. Basing on people like myself who have full ML teams, there's always going to be someone better no matter what you play. Whether you have full ML teams or not, you're just a lot better than the newer players. But there are other newer players who are better than some newer players, and so on and so on. There's always someone better. That's just life. That is just life. This event reminded me how strong your Bologna is. Dude, how could you forget? Bologna has always been my favorite unit ever in the history of everything. It's always been Bologna. You said, no, it's true deal, bro, Tato. True deal. There is always someone stronger. Dude, Raw's buff. Let me show you guys something. Let me show you something. The quote, you remember old school Jim Carrey, Fire Marshal Bill? Let me show you something. Dude, guess who Val is gonna 6-star? Dude, check this out. Let me regale you with stories. that everyone who's old school has heard a million times. But someone said the magic word. Where is he? Where is he? Show your face, bro. Show your face. Now's the time to do it. I'm proud of you. Don't hide. Where you at? Hold on. Oh, wait. It's by... Wait, no, it's by Star. Where is he? Don't... Oh, there we go. Do you see this bro right here? Do you see this bro right here? Now, you're looking at it thinking, yeah, most people did this. But look at my friendship level. Look at my friendship level. You don't just wake up and have Roz at level friendship 9. It just doesn't happen. That does not happen. Me and this bro got stuff done. Roz was there for me, dude. Roz was like, Val, you want to climb arena? No problem. We want to do Wavern? No problem. And he was rewarded. Look at the work that I put into him. Right? Friendship level 9. He is going to be 6-starred after the buffs, and I'm bringing Roz back. I'm figuring out a build, and Roz is coming back. I was, like, super excited. Like, because I don't give a crap about the meta, right? I'll build what I want, how I want, and just use it. But this bro is coming back. We're getting him to friendship level 10, and me and Roz are going to rock the Casbah together. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Roz is coming back, boys and girls. Like, yes. No. Hey, you could be whatever you want to be, Raph, because regardless of what anyone thinks, I don't care. Raz is my boy. Roz was there. Where were you when I needed help in the beginning, Raph? You weren't there, but you know who was there? Roz was there. Roz was there getting the job done for Val. And he will be rewarded for that. He will be rewarded. Give me a high five, Roz. Pop. Love you, bro. Oh, yeah. I'm super excited about that. Like, I'm honestly legit excited about the Roz buff. There's a lot of other good buffs that was in there. Nah, you weren't there helping me. You weren't helping me. Roz was there helping me. You were nowhere to be found. Yeah, please. You were nowhere to be found. I was just me and Roz versus the world. Oh, wait. Actually, wait. Now I think about it. Raph is a DHC viewer. That means he was there in the beginning. Actually, Raph is right. I forgot Raph is old school DHC. He's old school DHC. Never mind. I stand corrected. Roz was there. Or Raph was there. My bad, bro. I denied your OG-ness. Raph is one of the few people I have left from DHC. It's like Raph, SW Surfer, Smitty, Malix Man, and Corrupted Cat, I think.
Kent 1's not there?
Huh?
Kent 1's not there no more?
No, Kent 1 wasn't there for DHC. No. Kent 1 was here for Epic 7, but he wasn't there for DHC. Val, I started my new DHC account 13 days ago. Today I beat the Bull King 9. Congrats. What the heck is DHC? It is the game that got me streaming, sir. It stands for Dungeon Hunter Champions. It was the original game I streamed. So yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, Corrupted Cat's a lurker, but you were there in the beginning. You were there in the beginning. What's this one? Why didn't I revenge it? Why didn't I revenge it? Oh, that's why I didn't revenge it. Alright, I see why. I see why. That makes sense. Glad to see you happy to replay a character you like. Dude, I'm always happy. I always do what I want. That's just how I play all games. I don't care what people think. Like, I actually feel the same way about life, too, to be completely honest with you. I do what I'm going to do. I really don't care what others think of it. I got better things to do than to worry about what someone else thinks of things that I do. To be completely honest with you, that's just not a way to live your life. Do what makes you happy. That's not illegal. Like, I mean, if, you know, if making you happy is like dropping feces off a 7-story balcony, probably don't do that. That just doesn't sound like, you know, it's just not a good idea. Just don't do that. But I mean, if going against meta, doing weird, super crazy builds makes you happy, then do it. Do it. And if someone's like, dude, why are you using this on this build? Be like, dude, because it's my game and I'm gonna play how I like. And then leave it at that. That's all you gotta say. Because you be you. You do you. That's the beauty of gaming. You can just do you. Ha! Wrath, that's so funny. I honestly, my picks go like to how cool the character look, and gender is not an issue in how cool the character looks for me personally. So it's like, if the character looks cool, and they're like, I like heavily armored units that have like a mech appeal, you know, 'cause I'm a big mecha fan for anime. So units that have that heavily armored mecha look, I'm typically a fan of. And I don't care if they're bad or good. I'll build them. I'll figure out a way to use them in a team. And it may take me longer than someone else to get stuff done, but I still get it done. And the upside is I'm playing things that I like. So I'm all just however you want to pick and however you want to enjoy the game, be it meta or not meta, do it. Do it. Because it's your game, it's your fun. And hey, if following the meta is your thing and, you know, you want to min-max, absolutely do it, man. Do it. Because that's what makes you happy. That's your jam. That's what Val believes. Hey, Milo Brody. Welcome, welcome. I may have missed it, Val, but have you thought who to exchange for ML heroes that will be nerfed? No. I answered that earlier in the stream. I don't know if it was you who asked, Zoe, but I said we don't know enough. We do not know enough yet. Once I actually know what the nerfs are and how it fits, then I will have a better answer for you. But until then, we're all just guessing, and the nerf may not be as bad as some people think. And I'll be perfectly happy to continue using my ML Vildred. And it may suck, and I'll be like, alright, time to stop using ML Vildred. I don't know, because we don't know what it has. So I have currently no plans. Hey Val, you heard about the ML recall? Yes, we have been talking about it a little bit today. It may have been asked once or twice. So yes, I've heard about it, my friend. Val, do you still use Says? Sintra, I felt that the buff to Vildred, even though I was still using my Says, made Vildred better than Says, so I swapped to ML Vildred, as you can see here. But depending on how good, bad that nerf is, I will likely continue to use Vildred. If it just means it's gonna take more turns for me to kill something, I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. Anna, you don't know what the nerf is though. You honestly don't know. And here's okay. This really needs to be said. We don't know what the nerfs are. And what everyone is forgetting, everyone's making his plans. I'm gonna swap this. I'm gonna swap this. I'm gonna swap this. But you forget all MLs are eventually gonna be rebalanced, right? So you're gonna have to keep switching constantly. Like I say, play what you like right now. Wait until the actual things happen, and then make your plans on where you're gonna go. Because you could say, I'm giving up Vildred for Corvus. And then Corvus gets rebalanced, you don't like that. Now you're giving up Corvus for this unit. Wait, just wait. Don't make plans when you don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I can't stress that enough. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna be like, oh wow, this is cool. Then the next unit you picked is gonna get nerfed. You're like, well, this sucks. I should have kept my old unit. And then you're gonna be upset like it's SG's fault. But you made that decision without knowing anything. So wait, let the dust settle, see how it goes. Even though some of us have issues with Reddit, I have issues with some people on Reddit, but overall I like Reddit. So give people time to run the new nerf rebalances through their paces, then make an informed decision, but do not make decisions based off having all the facts in front of you. I cannot stress that enough. I mean, if you want to, fine. But understand, if you do that and then the unit you pick gets rebalanced and it sucks, and then you wish you had kept your old unit, you only have yourself to blame. Like, I will have, because this is how it is. I mean, you switched it, you knew everyone was going to get rebalanced, and now it's like, wow, this unit actually is better than the one that I swapped for. So just wait. Just wait. That's how I feel about it. No, and it's fine, Anna, it's fine. You know, girl, you know I love you to pieces. It's fine. It's just like, just don't be upset if the unit you want gets nerfed. Like the one you switched to. That's all. And Rifaru, that's fine, dude. That's honestly fine. That's honestly fine. Just, you know, accept the consequences if the unit you swap to is crappy after it's rebalanced. That's all I'm saying. Just accept it. Be like, alright, I made this decision, now this one sucks. So, this... Alright. Ada, girl, I love you to pieces. You like the nerfed units? Alright. Alright, then. And make sure you don't do it. And that's... Go onto forums and start... Yes! Actually, Risen, I agree with that. Like, if you make a bad decision, like, don't go, like, to forums and then be like it's SG's fault. Don't do that. Just suck it up. Take it. They should nerf Icy Testudo. Who's Icy Testudo, Mastermind? And Mastermind, it's been a minute since I've seen you in my streams. What the heck? Where have you been? Where have you been? I'm just using him because he's both OP and I have him. I would rather have Spec Tenebria or ML Chloe. I like ML Chloe after the change. I'm going to wait and see, though, before I make any decisions on if I'm swapping. Danel's trying to get the Elbrus Ritual Sword for Sissisi. He needs 70 powder, so summoning for Bologna should help him get it. Yes, it should. It should. There is no point in moaning. I agree. I agree. Cuteness always wins. I've never been a cuteness player. I know a lot of people are like that. Like, they look at waifus and stuff like that. I honestly don't care. Like, I really don't. Like, I will use the ugliest unit possible if it fits into what I want to do. I mean, that's just me personally. But I know some people will be damned if they'll put an ugly unit in their team. They'll be like, hell no. I'll find something else. I know a lot of people like that. And it's fine. Just do what makes you happy. So I'm not a big waifu person. Or a husbando person, for that matter. I'm a whatever fits in my team at the time, and I actually have. Yeah, that's very true. We don't own the pistols. Hey, Golix! Hey, man. Hey, Golix. Good job keeping up on your online presence and also your video making. I do keep an eye on you, Golix. Don't give up, man. It's hard and sometimes it sucks, but you know, you can make it. Make Axe God great again. You know, I said this on YD's stream earlier, and I honestly think they need to bring back OP SCs. I legit think they need to bring back OP SCs. Like, because honestly, Clury was amazeballs. I had no problem. I've told you guys this a million times. I had no problem when I got my butt smacked by old school Flurry. I had zero issue with it. Zero issue. Honestly, it was exciting. It was exciting. Oh, Mastermind, it did hide one of your posts. I just authorized it. Yeah, oh, and what you said is very true. I believe we are in this situation for that very reason. Like, just because the minority complained about something that... I mean, I agree with YDCB on a lot of things that he said as far as this is going. But you guys remember my stream. You know how I feel. You know how I am about personal responsibility. That's my motto. That's how I am. You ruined your Axe God again during the free equip thing. Underwhelming. Aw. What did YD say? No, YD just pretty much said the exact same thing that I said, which is that, you know, he's very upset when he thinks about the changes that are being made because it's such a small portion of the community. And he feels like because they're not asking people like us, people like him, who are doing the higher tier stuff, they're just going on this small subset. He feels like he's being ignored and it doesn't feel good. And he feels like this small group of people are making changes for him, for something he's happy with, for something a lot of us are happy with. For goodness sakes, guys, We have the best summon rates in gacha. By a mile. By a long freaking mile, we have the best summon rates, and people are complaining. It just blows my mind. Blows it. And it blows my mind that this small group of people that doesn't even account for a quarter of their population is forcing change for everyone else. Now, something you have to realize, though, from what I understand, and I could be wrong, there's two separate things going on, okay? There's the ML rebalancing over here. Now, the ML rebalancing, from what I understand, was something they always wanted to do. Something they always wanted to do because they felt that certain units were just too OP. So that is its own thing. However, the MLs being added to the summon pool, the Covenant summon pool, that is what that small group of people is doing. Because they were mad. In my opinion, I guarantee it's people that spent like 50 bucks, didn't get what they want, and were upset. So they were mad and like, how come I can't get an ML? I spent all this money. I hate you, Smile. It's your fault, right? And then the whole security gate thing happened, and that small group of people just became a very loud voice, and I would say pressured and shamed Smilegate into making this change. So those are the two separate issues. Now this one over here, adding the MLs to the Covenant supplement pool, which that small group of people is responsible for, I really dislike that small group of people. Only because they shouldn't have as much power as they had to make wide sweeping changes for the rest of us that are happy with having the best summon rates in any gacha game. Think about that. We have the best. Look at this. Look at this. Because this bears repeating. I show this every single time that this subject comes up. Look at this. You go to our Light and Dark, some of the most desirable units in the effing game. 2.5% for a 5-star, 27.5% for a 4-star. What does that mean? Combined, for a 4 to 5-star, every single time you pull, you have a 30% chance of walking away with one of those. 30 freaking percent chance. Go to any other gacha. You tell me what the rates are for a 4 and 5-star Light Dark, the top end stuff. And you don't even have to worry about pulling artifacts. There's no other artifact BS in here. There is just Light Darks, and people complain. It blows my freaking mind. How could they complain? This is beautiful. Do you know how many people in the beginning that I was telling in DHC, look at these rates and look at DHC's rates. These rates blow. Do you know what DHC's rate is for a Light Dark Nat 5? It is not even 0.5. It is 0.05. That is just, it burns my, it honestly upsets me, because here's the second part of that. There is personal responsibility. You pulled on this knowing what the rates are. You pulled with it spelled out for you, black and white. This is your rates. I'm sorry that you spent $1,000 and didn't get anything. But hey, the last time I looked at the rates, I don't see a section here that says, oh, you spent $1,000. I'm sorry. You were actually guaranteed a Nat 5. You know why I didn't see that? Because it's not there. It is all RNG. You got unlucky. Suck it up. Accept the responsibility that you got unlucky. Move on with your life, right? You don't want to play in the game anymore? Don't play the game. I honestly, personally don't want you in the game if you're going to moan about things that you caused for yourself and make everyone else's life difficult because you can't accept the fact that you spent money and didn't get anything out of it. You know what I'd like you to do? Please go to a casino, play some blackjack, lose some money, and then after you lose about $1,000, complain to someone that you lost $1,000 and you didn't get anything. Let's see how far you get with that. Because this is the same thing. You knew going in. You still did it. Who's to blame? How is SG to blame for your bad decision making? It's just unreal. It just blows my mind. And it honestly upsets me. It's ridiculous. Now, the rebalancing, which is separate from that, right? The rebalancing, I'm okay with. I am. I own a Vildred. I'm okay with it. I own a C. Armin. I'm okay with it. It needs to be done. For the health of the game, stuff like that has to happen, right? For the health of the game, rebalances have to happen. That's what these games are about, guys. There are going to be changes. Things are not static in a gacha. Just like an MMO, things are not static. Things are changing, units are released, the meta changes, you get better gear, things are gonna shift. Nothing is set in stone, okay? The best unit today could be the worst unit tomorrow. You just have to take it and roll with the punches. Like, don't complain about it. Just suck it up, take it, move on, because that's what the game is. It's literally that's what the game's about. I mean, I don't. It just blows my mind. It just blows my mind. The whininess of certain people and the lack of personal responsibility, because it's not Smilegate's job to coddle you. It really isn't. They're in business to make money, right? And here's what also blows my mind. And I said this yesterday. Smilegate doesn't strike me as a ComToUs type of organization where ComToUs, if someone this happened to ComToUs, they give you the middle finger and be like, shut up. We don't care. And after that, they wouldn't say anything else. They just wouldn't say anything else. This, to me, ComToUs seems like they are definitely focused on making money, and their whole system is about making money. SG, honestly, yes, they're a business, and they want to make money, and they have systems in this game for them to make money, but I honestly get the feeling from them that this is not just a way to keep the lights on. This is not just a way to pay their bills. I truly feel like this is 100% a labor of love for them. They love making this game. They want to make their player base happy. They honestly have a genuine passion for the players and the game. Then they look at us, I honestly don't think they see dollar signs. I think ComToUs, Gameville, GameLoft, I think they look at their players, they see dollar signs. That's all they see. You are a dollar to them. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And I don't believe that that's how Smilegate sees us. I mean, there's just so much love in this title. I mean, that's just me. That's just me. And I think they're doing something they really enjoy. And when their player base is unhappy, it bothers them. They sit there and go, wow, how can we make this better? How can we win back their loyalty or trust? How can we grow our team? I mean, I honestly believe that. I truly believe that. Completely agree with you on this one, Val. The ML system was fine. If any issue was present was the fact that some ML synergy is broken and makes high-tier arena boring. I agree, Mastermind. You and me, Mastermind, seem to be on the same page. A lot of other games have a weighted system that increases your odds the more you fail. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I would have been okay if they would have said, hey, we're introducing a weighted system. I'm actually playing a time waster that does the exact same thing. Where they have like the less you don't summon a Nat 5, it's called a lucky bar. It increases. Little RNGesus rant, or is it a meltdown? No, it's just a rant on personal responsibility more than anything. And welcome to the stream, SW server. To put an example, FEH and even WoW put in a pity system for their rarest drops. SD thinks you're a walking money at Valance 80. I don't think they do. They don't act like a company that does. S-Blade, I haven't seen you in a while, actually. I know you're not new. I've seen that name before. Wow, the ML discussion is always making you mad. It does upset me. It literally upsets me. When SG sees you, Val, they clear the Japanese ships out of the area. Huh? Risen, can I get... I'm sorry, bro. Maybe I'm a little dense right now. You explained that one to me. I literally did not get it. Bruh, if you get one more 7 or Gunther laughing... No. I'm okay. I'm okay with getting another 7 or Gunther, because that's the game, man. That's the game, bro. It's all RNG. I'm not guaranteed anything. You're not guaranteed anything. Oh, Japanese ships hunt whales. Ha! We have to agree to disagree, S-Blade. Whether it's true or not, that's not the perception I get. And there is a difference between how things are and how we perceive them. So if how I perceive them is that way, but they actually are just all about me in dollar signs, then I'm okay with that. Because they definitely don't put out that vibe. So I'm totally okay with it. I just want hero summons separate from artifact summons. Oh, that would be nice, SW Surfer. Yeah, I get it, but dang. I know. It sucks. It sucks when you see it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, like, I'm overjoyed and I don't want to jump off a building when I get my 8 millionth Gunther or my 7 millionth Adelie. But in the end, I'm like, well, that's the game, you know? Which one of these is worth raising? This one we could get more speed. I do need speed. This one we've got crit damage, but I mean, even if it rolls smack speed, it's only 8. You have any... Ooh, what's this one? If this rolls attack percent, this could be really good. But there's no crit damage, or crit chance, or crit damage on this. Kind of don't want to go any further. This one could use more love. Alright, let's do this one. I heard they spell your name. Ha! That's the best one today. Risen wins the prize. I love that one. Good job, Risen. I got multiple ML kins on a few accounts. Oh my gosh, you're lucky. If they were all about dollars, they wouldn't listen to adults being babies crying on the internet about how they don't have ML Nat 5s. It's sad, I agree. I got triple Elsa and Lorena Gunther autoleads. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, man. Nothing's worse than when you get back-to-back ML summons just because it takes time to build them up. I mean, for that reason alone, it just sucks to get back-to-back ones. It's like, really? Really? I mean, I'm not saying, like, I'm overjoyed when I have bad RNG. Please don't think that. I'm just like you. I'm bummed out. Sometimes I have to step away from the computer to just calm down and be like, crap, this sucks. But never once have I thought it's Smilegate's problem and I'm going to complain and have them fix it. I just think, crap, my RNG sucked today. I should never have pulled. Why did I do that? Life sucks. I hate everything. You know, the typical stuff all us gotcha players think when we have bad pulls. We get all heated because, you know, it's a time to save up that crap. Shoot. We didn't just wake up one morning and had all that. You know, we got excited. You're like, oh, yeah, I got enough for that ML or that bookmark summon, baby. It's time to do this. It's time to do it, you know. You're all pumped because it's a new chance. It's a new possibility at something awesome. And you summon, and it's crap. And you're like, you just want to, you can feel the anger, like this hungry bear inside you. Just clawing, let me out, release the beast. And you're just trying to suck it up because, you know, maybe you were silly and you did it at work because you thought, this is a true story. I'm going to tell you why I'm saying you were silly and did it at work and thought your work was lucky. This is actually a true story. Yes, what Kentwan said, Summoner's Remorse. So, went back when I was all about only Summoner's War. I was only about that game. That's all I played. I lived, breathed, ate Summoner's War, right? I didn't have a Nat 5. I hated life. It'd been like 6-7 months I'd been playing. And I just hadn't gotten anything, right? I hadn't gotten jack poop. And so I was like, whatever, you know. And so one day I'm at work, and I'm like, I started to feel like I was lucky at work because I was farming, what's that one level, you know, with the salamanders that you run your water unit through the farm. I forget what it's called. It's been too long. I was running that, and I was like, dude, I was getting 2-star drops, not 1-star drops, and I needed fodder. I'm like, wow, I'm pretty lucky at work. Famine. That's it. Famine hell. So I was like, oh, dude, this is awesome. Like, I'm happy. I'm happy. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do some summons. So I just so happened to need to take a poop. This is a true story. So I go in the bathroom, and I'm like, I had one scroll that I had gotten from a Giants run that day. And I'm like, I'll summon this scroll while I'm pooping at work. No joke, Ciara. Ciara pops out, my first 5-star. She just had to change. Everyone was like, Ciara's best unit in game. I get her. I go like ballistic in the toilet. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. Like this dude, literally there was one other dude I know. There was someone in there. He's like, hey man, you alright? I'm like, sorry dude, I play a game. And he didn't get it. He didn't understand what game. He's like, alright, I'm just checking because you went crazy there. I was like, yeah, sorry. So I'm like, I'm nuts. And so now I had this like perception that work was awesome. So for the next week, I saved up all my giant scrolls. I saved up everything, like to summon while I was on the toilet at work, and it didn't go well. And that's when I learned, don't do things like that at work, where it can just put you in a terrible, freaking horrible mood, and you're like, effing game. It was a big mistake. I was in such a horrible mood the rest of the day. I was like, because I was so high from Ciara, and like, it had let me down. The work mojo had let me down, and I was like, anger. And people are like, dude, are you okay? And you know how you do that thing? And I'm guilty of this from time to time. It's like, yeah, I'm fine. You know, you do that thing? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. But you're really not fine or good. You're like super pissed and boiling inside. Yeah. So that is why Val says, never summon on your birthday. Never summon on Christmas. And never summon on any holiday where you and your whole family is getting together. That junk is a recipe for disaster. Just do not do it. Because it puts you in the wrong frame of mind at a time where you should be pretty happy and excited. Like, legit, I truly 100% believe that. Do never, ever summon on those days. Actually, we have enough to do this. And it's a crappy helm anyway. Ah, what effectiveness. Really? Why didn't you go crit damage? Can you go crit damage once, please? Oh my gosh. I hate this game sometimes. Why won't you go crit damage? Oh my gosh. Is that enough? Did I do it 5 times yet? I don't think I did it 5 times yet. Yes, I did. Okay, there we go. Let's make our shaved ice. Oh, let me catch up on chat. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm superstitious like that as well. I will pull in different places. Like, yeah. Dude, I think, and I'm sorry I'm speaking for everybody, but in my experience, all of us gacha gamers have superstitions about summons. Whether we want to admit it or not. We don't always have a ritual, but there is usually, like, we have to have oh, I don't feel lucky today. I'm not going to summon. Or, oh, I think I feel lucky right now. There's always something with us gacha people where we kind of get that vibe on something that has to happen for us to want to summon. And then when we don't, like, usually go by our gut and we get crap, then we're all pissed off. Like, I knew I shouldn't have summoned. It wasn't the right time. I truly believe that. The work IP buff. Oh, I like that. You could say your mood went down the toilet with your summons. Nice, Rifaru. Well played, my friend. Every Nat 5 I've pulled has been in the bathroom. Has it really? You know, every Nat 5 I pulled in Summoner's War was from singles. I never saved up summons and got anything good in Summoner's War. Ever. Not once. Every single Nat 5 I had was from a single pull. I got Okeanos from Scam Stones, of all things. I had 50 Scam Stones. And it was the first time he was ever in the Scam Stone pool. And I was like, why not? I hit that, and I got Okeanos. 50... If you haven't played Summoners War, you don't understand how ridiculous that is. To get the Nat 5 in the Scam Stone circle from one single summon. That's ridiculous. But that's how I got Okeanos. I got Perna, same way. I had gotten some random scroll and dragons and just summoned it. I got Chandra by just some random stone. I think it was like the daily reward or something. I even have triple Arrowwell, Phyllis. Oof. Never summon drunk, you won't stop, and I get super stubborn. Mursa. I got Elson for your birthday just last Tuesday. Damn RNG. Oh, that's you and FGO? I haven't played FGO, but a lot of people have mentioned it to me. Probably 60% of your 5 stars came from singles in FGO. Dude, singles were... I was always excited for singles in Summoner's War. Always. Like, because they usually led to good stuff for me. So I was definitely hyped for them. Definitely hyped for them. Alright, let's do this. Let me finish this. I'm sorry. If I don't do this, I'll forget. Oh, it's random on who gets it. Okay, I was going to say, are they actually going to let us pick? I'm hoping for Zerato every single time. I'm all about... Oh, my gosh. No, Zerato. No, Zerato. Gosh, dang it. Oh, my gosh. One more. Not one Zerato. You got Zeratos early? Dude, you're lucky. The game apparently hates me. It doesn't want me to be happy. Well, at least it ended up being Ring in Charms. I mean, I guess that's something. Alright. We're out of this, so that's done. Alright, let's set up the next... Oh, wait. I did... No, I bought all of them, right? I did buy all of them, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I bought all of them. you legit got everyone once, dude. That's kind of cool. It was balanced, right? Thanos would be very happy because in all things there should be balance, according to him. Even if you have to kill half of the population to get it, I guess that's also okay. Or dust them more accurately, because they really became like this dust thing. All right, let's go. Let's hit up normal. Where did we leave off in normal? I think we were gonna try for 2 bosses, but we didn't have enough. So we killed Vera. Okay, so we're headed that way. All right. And we were using a team that had a lot, like 34 morale, I think. I'm pretty sure it was Dizzy, Soul, and this is a team I don't normally use, so I don't know how this is going to do against that boss, but we're going to find out. And Tama. We don't normally use this team. I don't know how this... Honestly, I legit don't know how this team is going to do against that boss. We'll find out, right? It might suck and we have to reload. I'm okay with that. I like trying new things. I'm totally okay with it. Oh, hero inventory is full. They were reduced to atoms. When people say atoms, I think about Fallout, the Fallout series. I don't know why, but every time I see the word atom, that is honestly what my brain immediately defaults to. It's like, oh, they're talking about Fallout. I don't know why. I haven't played like Fallout in a while. I mean, I played every Fallout game except for 76, and I beat every single one. Oh, true. Maybe it's because of Children of the Atom. Maybe. But every time I see the word atom, I don't actually think like real life. I always think, I have to correct my brain, especially if I'm in like a setting where we're actually talking about like nuclear proliferation or something like that. I have to remember when they say atom, they're not talking about Fallout. I don't want to look stupid. And I have looked, dude, I've got a lot of stories about me misunderstanding things and looking like an idiot because I didn't understand it. I have a good story about Pig Latin that I'll save for a rainy day. I'll tell you guys. It's a super embarrassing story, but it 100% happened. Have a story about a girl I was really into where I insulted her and called her a thug because of a misunderstanding. I got a lot of stories. That starts with me thinking someone said something and they didn't because I heard them wrong. The sad thing is, this started at an early age. Like, I can't even say these were like stories from current. And I could say, oh, well, you know, I'm older, my hearing sucks. Because my hearing's actually pretty decent. This is when I was young. Like, I was a kid making... Oh my gosh. So many stupid little mistakes made. The girl one was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. But she laughed it off and still thought I was cool and still wants to be my girlfriend, so that part worked out. But there are other cases where it actually cost me a girl. And she's like, wow, this guy is dumb as doornails. So let's do this. Let's tell one of those stories, and I'll pick the one that makes me look the dumbest. And that's the Pig Latin story. So chat, sit back, relax, prepare to think I'm making this up, but this is 100% my life. It actually happened. And yeah, it's 100% true. Now, to understand the Pig Latin story, we have to go back to when Val was in grade school. Okay, so one time I was kind of like a teacher's pet. I was a smart kid, and so I had to go to the office. I'm in maybe 4th, 5th grade, around there, possibly. Let's say anywhere from 3rd to 5th grade, right? And I have to go to the office. And another office assistant was there, and a teacher. And when I came in, they were speaking this weird language, and I didn't recognize it, right? So I grew up around in a Hispanic community my whole life. I'd always lived around Mexican or Hispanic, whatever term you prefer. So I hadn't heard this language. And I was like, oh, what's that language? And they're like, it's Pig Latin. And I was like, oh, wow, I've never heard of it, and it sounds really cool, you know. And I was like, one day, I hope that I learn it, okay? So now, I never hear about Pig Latin ever again. And remember, this is 3rd to 5th grade, okay? fast forward to my high school years, right? There's this extremely attractive, nerdy girl, glasses, red hair. I am really into this girl. I think she's amazing. She's funny. She's smart. I mean, she's honestly like a Mensa candidate. This girl like radiates super intelligence, right? And I'm like, all right, and she's into me, right? Like, I remember being in classes and us talking about stuff, and like, this is true. Like, my science teacher, we had our last period together. No, our period before, what was it called? Homeroom together. And sometimes we would actually stay at that period before, because it was our science class, and just talk to the science teacher, like, just have these great discussions, right? So we're like, oh, I mean, awesome. And she's into me. She's like, you know what? I'm going out with some friends. Would you like to come with me? You know, and she's asking me, right? I'm like, oh, hell yes. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. You know, I'm down. So unbeknownst to me, you know, it was kind of like, I don't want to say it was like a Mensa meeting, and it wasn't like a book club meeting. It was like some kind of hybrid in the middle where, honestly, it was basically a bunch of people, and we have conversations like we were having with our science teacher, right? So it's that kind of like intellectual kind of thing, but not like super nerdy. It's not like comic books and stuff. It was just general stuff, like, you know, I mean, I don't know how to explain it. I want to say it was like a mixer, but not really like a mixer. It was just people talking and having a good time, basically. So I'm there with her, you know, she's introducing me. She's actually got the arm around my arm kind of thing going on. I'm feeling good. I'm like, wow, this chick likes me. I'm very, very much into this. So anyway, so they're all talking, and we happen to gravitate towards this group that's talking about language. And there's this one rude person there who, and I only remember this because they were really rude about, like, who was from a different country and didn't understand why Americans only spoke one language and all this stuff. And so the other people were like talking about languages they like, things, you know, they knew. And so, oh god. So I'm like, oh, awesome, they're talking about languages they would like to learn. Remember, I had never heard of Pidlak in the 3rd and 5th grade. The only time I'd ever heard of it was that 3rd to 5th grade range. I never, ever heard it mentioned all those years later. So me, it's like, oh, you know, I said this. I've always wanted to learn a foreign language, and I've constantly fascinated. This is what I said word for word. I'm constantly fascinated by Pig Latin. It's such a rich, deep language. Literally, within a, I would say, 20-foot radius was just quiet. And everyone was looking at me. And I was like, just kind of like one of those situations where I just stopped talking and looked down. That's all. I didn't know what to say, because I didn't understand why people were like staring at me like I was an idiot. So she's kind of standoffish a little bit, and afterwards, you know, we're heading back, and she's like, were you serious? And I was like, serious? No, this is before trolling. Trolling wasn't a thing. So they thought I was serious. They thought I was stupid. She's all, were you serious? I'm like, I'm thinking, okay, maybe she's saying, are we serious about us? I'm like, yeah, I would like to be serious with you. And she's like, no, I mean about Pig Latin. I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't, like, did I say something wrong? Like, why were people, she's all, you know, she's all, so who speaks Pig Latin? I'm like, people in Latin countries? And I said it just with that kind of uncertainty, right? She's like, you know that is a made-up language, right? And I was like, honestly, I'm black, and from head to toe, I've flushed red. And I've never had this experience before, but I was really into this girl. I honestly, if she hadn't been there and had turned around and left, I swear I would have cried. I was just that mortified. And I didn't cry, but you know how you get that feeling in your chest like you want to cry? But I sucked it down, and I was like, oh, you know, I didn't know that. And I explained the story. Like, I had never heard of it up until this point. She kind of giggled, but it was like one of those, like, you know, a lot like,
You're stupid.
this is kind of like, yeah, okay, you know. And then Unfortunately, I don't know if it was due to that or not. It just didn't go anywhere else. So yeah, and it was very embarrassing because I mean this chick was freaking awesome. It was just really. Oh, what did you say? The stream heard whatever you said.
Oh, when you said you felt like I said you're freaking stupid.
Oh, yeah. My son is he's very abusive.
No.
He's very dude. Even the stream honestly told you to chill, like they did. I didn't say that. I only noticed they heard you, but yeah, it was really embarrassing, guys. It was really embarrassing, and I felt so freaking stupid. Like, I mean, I can't. I mean, could you just imagine that? You're in a room full of people who actually know what's up, and you yourself know what's up, right? Like, I mean, I wasn't a slouch. I could. Any of those other conversations were fine. Any of those other conversations was fine. But oh my gosh, I was just devastated. Like, it hurt. It hurt a lot because that chick was super cool. She was super cool. And that's something you guys like. Remember how we were talking about how I like good conversation? She was the same way. Like, and even here in chat, like, you know how the last couple of streams, it kind of, we got into like, you know, solar panels and just life in general, not necessarily the game. I like that kind of stuff. Like that's why I enjoyed those environments with her, right? I enjoyed those conversations at school with her because that's my jam. I like being able to talk about things like that. Things that I know. I don't like talking about things I don't know because then you get in that situation where you look stupid. And I don't like looking stupid. So, oh. But such is life. You live and you learn, right? You live and you learn. Dry up that sweaty mini Val, dude. He's a big sweat. That's how he lives his life. Which is nothing wrong with that because sweaty just means you're doing your best you can do.
You guys are sweaty.
Sweaty's a good thing, son. I'm perfectly happy to be considered sweaty. I don't know why it's even an insult, to be honest. I went all in and learned to speak it quickly and well did, then just talk to her and pick. Oh, jeez. No. She was really smart, though. I mean, I was, it may shock you to know this, but I was slightly intelligent as a kid. I graduated, like, several years early. Yes, sweaty is the same as try hard. That is correct. Sweaty is the exact same from... But it's an insult. Like, why would the kids use that as an insult? It is okay to do your best. Like, I have no idea. Like, I've heard so many of his friends tell him, like, oh, you're just a sweaty tryhard. Oh, you're just sweating. It's like, well, because, and, I mean, he's my son, right? My son's pretty good. I would say out of his circle, like, I've looked at his kill counts in his Apex games, and his Fortnite games, and his Call of Duty games, and he honestly does carry his friends, and they'll get mad, and they'll be like, dude, you're such a tryhard. And it's like, I always tell my son, you know what, son? You're doing your best. Who cares if they call you a sweaty tryhard? Maybe they need to start trying hard so you can stop carrying them. But don't worry, if my son sucked, I'd tell you. I'd be like, yeah, he's not good.
Yeah, I suck.
But he doesn't. He actually doesn't suck. He's pretty good. I honestly was talking to him today about, like, he should, if he would just focus up more and play, like, one game consistently, I think he could go pro. I think he could. Because he has a really good grasp of, like, first-person shooters and, like, Fortnite. Like, I've seen him do build battles, and he is pretty freaking fast. I mean, I'm not saying he's, like, the best. Like, he's not ninja-level fast in build battles, but he is pretty freaking fast in build. Like, I have problems keeping up with him. Like, cause he'll do corner builds, and I swear, like, he only hits the controller once. He'll be like, doop, 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 and he'll just chain them. Like, it's no big deal. Here I am. I take, like, 40 minutes to make one flat service in Fortnite. Like, his top 3 games, I would say, are Call of Duty Black Ops. He's
No.
really good. No, his number one I say is Fortnite for sure.
No, it's Siege, Fortnite, Rocket League.
Okay, Siege, Fortnite, Rocket League. No, it is raging, and that's what I'm trying to tell him. I honestly would love for him to like stop playing the other games and just play Fortnite hardcore. I honestly think he could go pro. I'm not kidding. Like, I mean, we all of parents, we love our kids and we're blind to certain aspects of our kids. But when our kids suck at something, we pretty much know it. And I can say he doesn't suck at this. He's actually legitimately good. He just needs to focus on one game and hone it. And I think he could easily go pro. I think he could stream and be very, very successful. Yeah, he's 13. His birthday is tomorrow.
Oh,
Wait,
what did you just say?
no, it's
3 days.
it's on Sunday. Yeah. Yeah.
You said tomorrow.
No, I knew it. I wanted to make sure your mom knew it.
Sure.
Because I wanted to hear her call out the right date. Because you know how she forgets sometimes.
No, you.
Yeah. But yeah, so his birthday is soon. And I would honestly like to see him go pro. Your little brother is 16 and he got sponsored. He wins tournaments in Fortnite, and just recently he won an Apex Legend tournament and won 3.5. Dude, my problem with my son, and is the problem with most kids his age, is focus. That's it. And he lets his friends dictate a lot of the games he plays. Oh, Shane. Hello. Shane, that is a new name. And I'm sorry I missed it earlier. I did mean to get back to you. But Shane, I do like to greet everyone personally the first time they come into my stream. So Shane, thank you for coming out, and I hope you enjoy the stream. Velus, actually, I'm so glad you say something. Velus, I owe you an apology, my friend. I owe Velus an apology. I am new to YouTube's monetization in live chat. So I apologize, but I don't get an alert for super chats. And after the stream yesterday, I saw that you actually sent a super chat, and I was so mad at myself that I didn't acknowledge that, and thank you for it. So Velus, thank you for supporting my stream yesterday by sending that super chat. For those in Twitch and not aware how YouTube monetizes live chat for guys like me who finally got to that point where it can be monetized, they're able to send chat messages that highlight and stay so I can see them. So if someone wants to say something to me in Twitch, like they actually, or in YouTube, they can pay like $1 or $5, and their message will be big, bold, and highlighted for me. So that way they ensure that I see it. And due to how the dual streaming I do works, the integrated chat doesn't highlight those messages. So I felt bad that Velus actually paid so I can notice his message, and I didn't notice it. Unfortunately, Velus, it didn't tell me what you said though. If you want to go ahead and repeat that, I'm here paying attention. So I'm really sorry I missed it. I'm just really new to YouTube's monetization to live chat through super chat. So I actually have a window now up with just YouTube chat. So I shouldn't miss the super chat. Because to me, missing that is the equivalent of alerts not going off in Twitch. Like, I mean, let's be honest. Other than helping me, you guys don't get a lot out of subscribing. And, like, the alert is a cool way to let everyone in chat know, hey, I support this guy because he's an awesome guy. And it feels good. I'm being honest. When I get an alert in a streamer's stream and they don't acknowledge it, I feel kind of bad. Or they don't have a good alert set up for it, I feel kind of bad. Because she's like, I mean, I'm not trying to say that I need recognition always, constantly, 24/7. But it feels good that people know you're one of the people that support. So it's a big deal to me. I take it very seriously when someone pays and I don't acknowledge it. Or have some way set up to acknowledge it. How did you find me? Dude, I'm so small. I'm always surprised when anyone new finds my channel. I'm going to be honest. I'm always surprised when someone new finds it. But we're growing. Like, all together, we have 28 people across both platforms. And earlier we were at like 40 across both platforms. I mean, it could be considered kind of bad. I mean, maybe I should make a decision on, you know, where I'm going to live. But I'm happy right now. As long as you guys are happy, I'm happy. I enjoy this, to be honest with you. I really, really enjoyed it. Oh, you didn't put anything? You just like the support? Okay. Dude, I'm still trying to clear up my inventory. Once we clear up my inventory, I swear we are actually going to do it. Only stream you've been recognized in feels good, man. Well, good. Good. Not that it's the only stream, but that you feel good that I recognize you. I mean, it's important. Like, because I know I mentioned this before. Some may disagree. Some may not believe in that thing. And that's perfectly okay. I will never beat you over the head with this. But I'm a Christian, and the good book says that do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Just meaning, I mean, it's just good advice. Treat people the way you want to be treated, regardless of how they treat you. So I just treat you guys how I would want a streamer to treat me. And I would want to be acknowledged. So that's why I do it. Because it's something I would want. It's good to know that there are people like yourself, Shane, that appreciate that aspect of it. So us Twitch chat are second-class citizens like a Michael Bay. No! You guys aren't second-class citizens. To be honest, and let's not talk too much business, but Twitch supports me a lot harder than YouTube does. Like, I mean, if we're just talking, you know, monetization strictly, like the financial support I get from the Twitch community, which, by the way, has bought so much for the stream. It's way more financially supportive than YouTube. It's really hard to turn a penny in YouTube. It seriously is. I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm always afraid that I talk. Even the minimal amount I mention it now, like anyone who's been in my stream a while knows I very rarely bring up donations or subs or anything like that. Unless I'm saying like, oh, we're close to a new bookmark in subs. But I never really actively push it. I feel like that's too much. So I don't know why. I just don't want you guys to think I'm one of those streamers that you guys are dollar signs for me or something. So I'm always hesitant. But like a bunch of my buddies who have watched my stream are like, dude, you at least need to mention it once or twice. Because it could be that people legitimately want to sub to you, but they're so into the stream for whatever reason, it just doesn't occur to them that, oh yeah, I should probably sub. But I don't know. That still makes me feel uncomfortable though. Like I'm pushing it down their throats, right? Money, money, money. Because I've watched streamers where it's like, oh my gosh, every 20 seconds is like, donate. Or, oh, you should sub. I actually, this is true story. I was mortified. I wasn't even the streamer, but I was mortified. So I was in Twitch watching a stream. Dude literally said, this is a crappy day. I've only got like 10 subs. If I don't get 20 more subs in the next like 30 minutes, then we're just going to end the stream because there's no point. Word for word, that's what he said. And he actually got like 30 more subs in the next 30 minutes. How does that work? How could you actually be that just flat out about money that, I mean, but it worked. It legitimately worked. He got 30. He only wanted 20. He got 30.
What was his name?
I don't want to badmouth people. I never, when I bring up stories like that, because this is not how your dad is.
I know someone who actually, they didn't say that, but they, no. I actually know someone who did that.
Really? Yeah, but that's the thing.
But instead they said they're going to quit the Fortnite match.
Oh, they're going to quit the Fortnite match? Yeah. That is ridiculous. How could you say that to people? I don't understand. Have I seen Far From Home yet? Yeah, SW Surfer. I've seen it, Brotato. Saw it the day it came out. We actually saw 2 movies that day. We did a family movie with Toy Story 4, and then a few of us stayed to watch Far From Home in 4D. If you haven't done a 4D experience, I recommend it. Just keep in mind, you're going to pay significantly more than a regular ticket. I've done it now 3 times. I've seen Godzilla in 4D. I've seen Men in Black International in 4D and Spider-Man Far From Home in 4D. I enjoy it. I think it's an excellent experience. And Kent, you're right. YouTube is a tough grind. The problem with YouTube and what makes it hard for a small guy like me, for me to act, I'm gonna need to be at like, once I get to around 20,000 subs, then I think I'll probably get the equivalent that I get right now in Twitch. Like, you guys in Twitch are really good to me. I'm not gonna lie, you guys really are. And I'm so grateful for that. And YouTube, for my fans in YouTube, I know you don't have the monetization options Twitch does. But, I mean, they do. Twitch treats you good. At least it's been treating me good. Shane, have you seen The Upside? I have not seen it, but I do want to see it. Also, I want to see, what's Long Shot? Because I'm a big comedy guy. Comedy's my favorite genre, however you choose to pronounce it. And I plan on watching it with my wife, because me and my wife love raunchy comedies. And we're both big Seth Rogen fans. So, I mean, of course, we both absolutely loved Knocked Up, which is kind of... I know it wasn't his first movie, but I would say it was like the one that really propelled him. So, and Long Shot looks freaking hilarious. But I do want to see The Upside. I do want to see The Upside. There is a film theory that Flash is actually Harry Osborn. All they have done is say Flash, but have never given his full name. That's true. They are changing the meta. They are changing the meta for Spider-Man, right? Because MJ isn't actually the MJ as comic nerds know and love. So, and they've already admitted that she's not Mary Jane Watson, but she is a take on Mary Jane Watson, right? So in the MCU, there isn't a Gwen Stacy. Basically, it looks like it's just going to be Mary Jane. You know, Zendaya's character is, you know, is Mary Jane Watson. It's his only love he's ever gonna know, basically. And I'm okay with that. So I'm okay if they change Flash Thompson from Flash Thompson to Flash Osborn. I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that, because they've done so good, right? They haven't done anything to earn my or think they don't know what's going on with Spider-Man. And they had the, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. If you have not seen Far From Home, I'm giving you 5 seconds to turn the volume down, and I'll do the finger count so you know when I'm going to say the spoiler. Okay, and they were smart enough to bring back the original J. Jonah Jameson at the end. Me and my family and everyone in the theater was like, yes! We were all cheering and happy. It was awesome. We were really, really happy with that. Because in my mind, he's the only J. Jonah Jameson that could ever be. Just like I feel only Hugh Jackman could be Wolverine, and only RDJ could be Tony Stark. I mean, just in my mind. I know people may disagree, and that's absolutely fine. But that's just how Val feels. May as well head over to Twitch and sub. See you over there. Oh, Shane, you don't have to, but thank you, my friend. Thank you for that. I do appreciate it. Bodkin X, thank you very much for the sub. Please tell me that it played the animation, guys. Oh, that's Shane? It played the animation, especially since I was just talking about it. It did play the animation, right? Because I've had issues with it. Okay, it did? Alright. I was getting nervous. Good. Good. Thank you, Shane. So, on the new Blade movie, I'm honestly not excited. I'm going to be honest. I'm honestly not excited for the new Blade movie. Here's why. Here's why. I'm going to be honest with you. Because the last... King Conrad muted. I'll wait for that finger count. Okay. It's over, King Conrad. It's over. We're not talking spoilers anymore. So the last Blades, the last, two were so bad. Like the second and the third one were so bad, it's hard for me to be excited for that movie series even a little bit. I mean, they were just so terrible. I mean, they were just gosh awful. I don't know any other way to say it. Those Blade movies were just, oh. The first one, though, was genius. Like, I don't know what happened. It's like after the first one, it was just terrible. Val did not like them at all. At all. So it's hard for me to be excited about the new Blade. Now, the new Spawn movie, I have a slight hope for, but I was one of the people that liked the original. I did. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the original was decent. I enjoyed it. Only thing that I didn't like is they never brought Angelus, right? Because Angelus was my favorite character in the comic book. And fun fact, did you know that Todd McFarlane actually didn't own that character? One of his co-workers did. And you know, I guess they had a falling out a couple of years back. I don't know how far back it is, to be completely honest with you. But he actually sold the Angelus character to Marvel. So now Todd McFarlane can't use Angelus anymore. And so that makes me hesitant with the new movie, because that order was one of my favorite parts of it. You're more excited for Top Gun? See, I don't know how I feel about Top Gun. I read the synopsis for Top Gun, and that it's now Maverick basically training Goose's son. So I'm on the fence with that one. I'm on the fence with Maverick. We'll have to see how it works out. Because just like with ML Summons, I don't want to make a rash decision without all the information, right? It could actually end up being like Shakespeare, and I'm over here dissing it. So, but I don't have high hopes for Maverick. Not at all. Oh, dude, me and my son talk about this often when movies come up. We both really liked the Constantine movie. As a matter of fact, there would be Saturdays where me and my oldest son would be like, "Hey, you want to watch Constantine today?" And we'd just sit there and we'd watch Constantine. We liked it. We didn't get the hate that movie got. One of my favorite parts is when he has that conversation with Satan at the end, and it's like talking about like the deal, and he's like, "Hey, you know, you can have my soul if you basically, you know, fix what's going on in the other room." Like, it was a really good movie. I liked it. I liked the original Constantine. Now, I believe that was Rachel Weisz was his love interest in that, right? And I like Rachel Weisz. I think she's a very good actress. I liked her in the original Mummy, the first one, because the Mummy got really bad after the first one. And you know what? I might lose movie street cred with you guys for this, but honestly, legitimately, I liked the Tom Cruise Mummy. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was decent. I really did. I thought the Tom Cruise Mummy was pretty good. I didn't get what all the hate was for. But then again, I've told you guys this many times. I have the ability to turn off my brain and just enjoy. So, if you don't have that ability and like everything has to make 100% sense, then it would explain why you don't like some of the stuff that I like. Being able to turn off the brain and just enjoy something for what it is, I think is a blessing. Matt Ryan is best Constantine. I'm going to be honest, SW Surfer. I thought the Constantine TV show was decent. I didn't think it deserved to be canceled. I was into it, but I still felt that Keanu was better. I thought he was better. And yes, Valessa, I did watch Toy Story 4, my friend. I definitely did. I definitely did. It was good. Although, I mean, I thought they left it at a good place in 3, but 4 also was good. I take it Val is still... No, it's over. Yeah, the spoiler talk is over. No, the spoiler talk is over, raging for Spider-Man. It's done. I should have typed in chat, it's over. Because I don't like spoiler, guys. If I'm going to drop a spoiler, I'm going to do my best to let you know ahead of time it's coming. No, and that's one thing. That's one thing that I have for going for me when it comes to Constantine, is when the Keanu movie came out, I didn't have the reference because I never read Constantine comics. So I just went into it and enjoyed it for what it was, not knowing what it is, if that makes any sense. So like I said, I still enjoy Matt Ryan. Don't get me wrong. I honestly do not think the show should have been canceled. But to me, I really liked Keanu's interpretation of John Constantine. I did. And I was bummed when it got canceled, to be honest. I was. Because I was really enjoying it. And I know he's in Legends of Tomorrow. But honestly, I've watched like 2 episodes of Legends of Tomorrow. And it was just not my cup of tea. It just wasn't. It just was not Val's cup of tea. Matt Ryan is spot on Constantine. Oh, is he? Is his interpretation more accurate? The thing is, I know. Because he's, I just, man, there must be some serious lag here. I know he's in Legends of Tomorrow. But I've watched Legends of Tomorrow, and it's just never tickled my fancy, to be honest. Wait, what cartoon? There's a Constantine cartoon? What cartoon? I honestly did not know there was a cartoon. I heard the spoiler and didn't watch the movie. I don't care. I'll forget and I'll still watch the movie. Okay, Edwin. No problem.
Sure.
I just let YouTube know that the spoiler talk was over. Constantine City of Demons. Huh, I'll have to take a look at it. Several. Oh, wow. I honestly didn't know that. I'll have to check it out. I heard the DC cartoons are actually pretty good. Because their movies are absolutely terrible, I'm going to be honest. The only 2 good DC movies, in my opinion, are Wonder Woman and Aquaman. Man of Steel is okay. Just okay. I had some core issues with Man of Steel. But it was definitely okay. Justice League was a steaming pile. Batman vs. Superman was a steaming pile. Like, Batman vs. Superman simultaneously made Batman look like a moron and he's supposed to be the greatest detective, and Superman look like an idiot. Like, and he's supposed to be actually intelligent. I don't know how Batman vs. Superman got approved. Really? You didn't like Wonder Woman or Aquaman, Rifu? Seriously? Dude, I thought Wonder Woman is one of my all-time favorite DC movies. All-time favorite. I have watched that movie. Actually, I'll be honest with you. I have watched that movie back-to-back more than once. More than once. Legends of Tomorrow is good. I just couldn't get into it. Will Smith. Oh, are you talking about Gemini, Donnie? Gemini did not look good to me. It reminded me of that one movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger that dealt with clones. What was it called? Like Last Day or something with day in it. And it was like about clones. So I don't know. That one just doesn't interest me. The Gemini Man or Gemini Man or however the hell you pronounce it. It really doesn't. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. If that's the one you're talking about, of course. It's the only one that I've seen recently that Will Smith has coming out, at least. I never liked Wonder Woman or Aquaman as a kid, so I didn't see them. I like parts of BBS and Justice League. I wish I could say that, SW Surfer, but I didn't. I really didn't. I'm not a fan of skinny, super skinny females. It's just not how Val is built. But I'm okay with what's her name, Gladow, something. I think she's an extremely attractive woman. I thought she did a very good job as Wonder Woman in Wonder Woman. But somehow, I don't know what happened, but Justice League even turned her portrayal of Wonder Woman into not very good. But I think that's more script-based than an issue with her. Yeah, Wonder Woman's a bit too skinny for me. Just a bit. It would be accurate to say that Val likes girls with a little junk in their trunk. See, and that's a big thing to me, too. Original design is super important to Val. I don't know how we got on this subject, though. I think, what was Marilyn Monroe? I thought she was a great build. Betty Page is someone else I think had a very... I have this thing where I like old school starlets. Because to me they seem like they didn't have to be, just super thin. I feel so bad for women today. I feel like there's this perception they have to be, toothpick thin. But it wasn't always like that. You could have a healthy body type and people not think you're fat or something. I think, like I said, Betty Page, Marilyn Monroe... Elizabeth Taylor. I mean, these are women that, by today's standard, would have been considered fat. I think they were perfect. They actually had a healthy body type. The pressure for women to be toothpick thin and look like anorexic is just so high. I feel so bad for them. You thought it looked good, Dottie? Just to me, it didn't look that great, my friend. Just to me. But I do like Will Smith. I'm hoping it's good. Aw, dude, we have people that put debuffs for this boss. That was dumb. Darn it. Dude, 7 Pounds was a hard movie to watch, but it was a good movie. It was not an uplifting movie. It was bittersweet. It was definitely bittersweet. Gina Carano, I like her. I think she's cute. I liked her in Haywire. I really liked that movie. Was it Antonio Banderas, Gina Carano? And then she was in a Fast and Furious movie after that, and I think she looks good in both movies, actually. They thought about casting Ronda Rousey? Really? I really, really liked Wonder Woman. Honestly, I can't express how much I liked that movie. I thought it was so good. You know, my neighbor across the street has a thing for Selma Hayek and, what's that kid's name? Selena Gomez. I'm not big, but I like Hispanic girls. That's all I had dated for the longest time ever. Is Hispanic girls. That's it. At one point, I thought I was going to marry one. Because it's what I grew up around. I grew up around Hispanic. I didn't grow up around white or black. I haven't seen her in a while, is she? From which movie? Oh, From Dusk Till Dawn? Dude, From Dusk Till Dawn was awesome. That is... Oh, dude. I'm so glad that you liked From Dusk Till Dawn, because that movie was lit. That movie was so good. George Clooney. What's her name? George Clooney. Oh, God. Quentin Tarantino. I can't remember the daughter's name or the dad's name, but they're two popular people. And then you had Cheech Marin, Selma Hayek. It was so good. I really liked From Dusk Till Dawn. I thought that was an excellent movie. Yeah, Cheech Marin's lines in that were hilarious when they introduced him. Obviously, I have kids and my wife in the room, so I'm not going to repeat his lines. But from anyone who has seen the movie knows his introduction into that movie was pretty freaking hilarious. I especially like when he goes, "If you find cheaper anywhere else, F it." And dude, I remember I was just busting up when he said that. It was just, I was busted up. Because it made sense with what he was talking about, right? Like, if you did find cheaper, I guess, you know, that would be the logical conclusion to come to. That was so good. I think it's Advice with this, and then Sad Memory with this guy. Yeah, it is. I see you're ignoring your Justice League defense. I'm sorry, SW, I missed it. Come on, the scene when they resurrected Superman and the Flash looks on his face when he realizes Supes can see him. It still wasn't good enough for me, bro. That it wasn't. Just didn't. Yes, he was Sex Machine. That was his name. He had the gun that popped up from his crotch. Danny Trejo. That's it. Yep, Danny Trejo. I like Danny Trejo. I never saw him. I did see Machete. I take that back. I thought Machete was good. I like Danny Trejo. I did not see his other movie, like Hard Knock or whatever, where he played the elderly dude who beat up people with the bat from the looks of the poster. Django, so my problem is this. I don't like the N-word at all, right? I can't stand the N-word. I don't let my African-American friends say that to me. Anyone who knows me and who calls me that, that's the one thing you can say to me that gets you on your ban for my life. I have no respect for that word, no respect for people who use that word. I don't listen to music that includes that. I find it highly offensive. So I have to pick and choose my Quentin Tarantino movies. And a friend of mine said, if I can just get through that, I would be okay. And so I watched Django, and it was good, but I really dislike how often he has people say that. I really do. There's no reason to use that word. I don't know why people want to use it. It was a word used to demean an entire people, to show them that they are lesser, that they are worthless. How anyone thinks it would be okay to use that is beyond me.
Bam.
I have zero respect for people who greet friends or family like that. I just don't. It's a disgusting word in my opinion.
He said disgusting.
So it makes it hard to watch some Quentin Tarantino stuff. Who was talking about 4S1 protected research area? And then wasn't me. Was someone talking about that? Did I miss a question on it? Hold on. Let me check. Was it in YouTube and I missed it? Yeah, Donnie. Yeah, that's when I laughed too, my friend. That is when I laughed as well. It was a pretty good movie. I never watched the TV series though, Donnie. Was it good? I will admit, Selma Hayek, yes, I do mean that word, Edwin. Selma Hayek looked amazing in From Dusk Till Dawn. I've heard that argument, and I just refuse to use it. Does she ever not look amazing? This is true. This is true. That's a very good point. Hey, Maya Green. How you doing? Oh, yes. Yes, you speak truth, Shane. Sofia Vergara. I'm here on vacation, low grinding. Ah, gotcha. Dude, speaking of on vacation, I don't know why that made me think of this, but you know what I feel like watching? I think I might see if it's on a streaming service. Is the first Beverly Hills Cop, like the good one. Because 2 and 3 were terrible. They were absolutely terrible. But the first Beverly Hills Cop was amazing. And remember, his excuse for investigating the murder was he was on vacation. And you saying that made me really want to watch that again. Okay. That's fair enough, SW Surfer, but you know, the world is a big place and different strokes for different folks. I respect you for sure. And I respect everyone's opinion that's different than mine. Just because I don't agree with it doesn't mean you're wrong. It's just how I personally feel about it, that's all. And I just ask that that people respect my wishes, that are my friends, and not refer to me that way or use it around me. That's it. That's my big ass. I did watch Beverly Hills Ninja, Smitty, and I thought it was funny. No, I'm not, because I think Back to the Future, all the Back to the Futures were good. I think that all the Lord of the Rings were good. I think that the Harry Potter books actually got better with every book, except for Order of the Phoenix. I think Order of the Phoenix was a terrible book. But that book aside, I think every book after the first just got better and better and better. I'm definitely not a sequel snob. Not at all. There's a lot of... I like the John Wick sequels. I thought they were very good. But I didn't think Beverly Hills Cop 2 was good. I thought it was awful. You know what I'd like to do? But it's really expensive. I would honestly, do I like horror movies? Donnie, depends. I'm a big I like cheesy horror. Like Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. Like the originals, not this new stuff that we have. Like, a lot of the new horror movies are just dumb to me, so I stopped watching them. I did like It, the remake on It. I'm looking forward to the second part coming up in September. Val, how you take it if someone you know that someone you've reached you has happened to before? No, because all my friends know not to refer to me that way. And I've never ran into a random African-American person who greeted me that way that didn't know me. That's typically, for people who do that, are usually, they know the person and they know they're cool with it. I've never had like a random group just start referring to me that way. And eventually, for new people that I bring into my circle, it basically comes up that don't call me that. I have not watched Wolf Cop yet. No, it is on my list of ones to watch though. I did not like the Matrix sequels. No, I did not. Unless it's a Michael Bay movie, you... Oh, don't you start, SW Surfer. Don't you start. Teen Wolf was an awesome movie, by the way. Who doesn't like explosions? Michael Bay is hit or miss. I really liked Armageddon. I liked the first Transformers movie, and then he just immediately jumped the shark the second one. And it was just never good again. Matrix 6 sequels are good, but like I understand why people don't like them. There's a lot of lore hidden in them that go over a lot of people's heads. The lore isn't what gets me. I actually like very well thought out, deep, complex movies. I have no problem with that. I just found that they weren't very good. Lore couldn't save that. It just couldn't, in my opinion. I don't like the sequels because of how quick they unraveled everything in 2 and 3. 1 was perfect. They could have made 2 into 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nah, people would have gotten tired of it by then. What's it called? I actually learned this word recently because someone mentioned it. Something fatigue. Franchise fatigue? I think, yeah, franchise fatigue. I think people definitely, that many movies, they would have had franchise fatigue. For sure. Ooh, I loved Inception. I actually took my second oldest. We did a double movie feature that day. My wife and the other kids had left. I don't remember where they went. They had something they were going to. And so me and my second oldest son went to go see Inception, or Scott Pilgrim versus the World. And then I was like, dude, you want to watch Inception? And he's like, you know what? Yeah, let's watch Inception. So we went to go see Inception. And then we went out and had a steak dinner after that. It was a great day. I had a good time. Inception was amazing, though. My other half likes to torture me with the... Dude, Sharknado is awesome. Your other half is not torturing you. She's expanding your horizons. Don't you ever disrespect Sharknado in my presence. Those movies are an American treasure and a work of art. They are just genius. They're absolute genius. I really don't feel like killing this boss. I'm being honest. I kind of just want to exit. Oh my gosh. What did you just say? What did you just say? What? Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Is it now? Okay. Oh, dang it. It showed what I was trying to do. Oh. And I blew it, which makes me look even stupider. There we go. Hey, Migraine. How was Sharknado again? I didn't hear you. Could you let me know how it was? I don't know. It didn't come through. Could you repeat it, Migraine? I'm sorry. I watched 300 like 3 times in 2 weeks. 300 was good. I like 300. Like Pork Chops and Apple's American Classics. Nah, not like that. Not like that. Why is he healing himself? What am I honestly don't want to fight this boss. Like, I'm thinking about it, and I hate this boss so much. I hate this boss so much. Maya Gray figured out a way around it. You son of a gun. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Well played, Maya Gray. Well played. Oh man, I love my community. Love my community. Oh jeez. I'm still waiting on Maximum Overdrive remake. That will be interesting. I haven't seen 13 Ghosts though, Donnie. Edwin, you have a great day, my friend. I really don't want to kill this boss. I'm being honest. We're gonna auto it. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. Like, I honestly do not care. I really don't. I don't feel... Isn't it weird? Like, it's not a hard boss. I just thought about what I have to do to kill it, and I don't feel like doing it. We win, we win. We lose, we lose. Maybe on the second go, I'll feel like doing it. I did not see the second Sin City movie, but me and my buddy really liked the first one. We really enjoyed it. This is such a terrible team for this one. I heard that one is not going to get made, SW Surfer. I heard Marky Mark that the production ran into some problems, but all the trade sites that I read, because while I don't read celebrity gossip, I do read movie news, and all the movie news sites were just saying that it was delayed indefinitely for some production issue. I don't know what it was, and none of the trades I read said what it was. So I'm not sure the $6 billion man will ever see the light of day. But I haven't looked it up in a while, actually. Let me look it up. Because legit, I haven't Googled in a while. Let's see. $6 billion man. Oh, it actually got pushed back. So it's still coming out? Is there a trailer for it yet? Like a legit trailer? All these trailers look fake. Dude, I heard it wasn't coming out. Huh. I was a big fan of the $6 Million Man and the Bionic Woman as a kid. I've even watched all the direct-to-TV movies more than once. I really enjoyed them. I'm not gonna lie to you. I honestly enjoyed those movies. They put a cap on Michael Bay explosions. Oh my gosh. Did they really? Are you being serious with me? Did they legitimately do that? Like, I'm like, I don't know if you're trolling me or not. Like, did they honestly do that? Like, that's funny if they did. I find that very humorous. Watch 13 Ghosts. It's amazing. All right, I'm really not hugely into horror movies, but I'll give it a peek. Like I said, I like the campy stuff that they don't make anymore. Also, give me any movie with Jason Statham and I'll watch it and tell you it's the best movie ever made. I like Jason Statham. I think he's a decent actor. I really do. I watched everything Lee Majors did. Oh, I'm gonna be honest with you. Here's true story, guys. Do you remember the Bionic Woman remake that had that one really, really cute English girl that eventually ended up being like Morgana in the Merlin TV, the BBC Merlin TV show? I don't remember her name, but it also had Katie Sackhoff in it. I was devastated when that show was canceled. I really liked the Bionic Woman remake. I thought it was super cool. Like, seriously, I thought it was just amazeballs. And I was honestly, like, torn up when I found out that it wasn't getting a second season. And I truly believe, because this is when the writer's strike happened, I truly believe if the writer's strike hadn't happened, that the show wouldn't have been canceled. I'm still bitter about, even though I know the writer's strike was to improve conditions for them, I still am bitter with the writer's strike that it killed that show. Because I 100% believe it was not the show, it was that strike. Oh, it's Jamie Lynn? I think she is just the most adorable. Like, I love her eyes. At least, I don't know if that's her real eyes in Michelle Ryan. That's it. Well, whatever her name is, she's very, very beautiful, and I love her eyes. But it was a good show. I liked it. I liked it. And I was really, I liked the play on that, you know, there was a problem with the bionic process. And then they introduced Lee Majors' character. I forgot what his name is in the show. And then, like, you're like, oh, if this does well, obviously we'll see a Bionic Man spinoff. And then since it didn't do well, you know, we didn't get to see it. It was pretty sad. I was bummed. I thought she did an excellent job. I thought Katie Sackhoff did an excellent job in it. I did not like the Knight Rider sequel, though, with the nanites over it. I didn't like it. Tried to like it. I watched all the episodes they have, but I just couldn't get into it. I did try, though. It wasn't like I'm like, oh, this is stupid. I gave it a good, solid chance, and I just couldn't deal with it. And I was like, all right, sorry, Knight Rider. I like Fords. That's fine. Well, we are actually beat this on auto. That's awesome, because I honestly did not want to sit here and manual this. Thank goodness. I legitimately didn't. Oh, I like the first transporter as well, Donnie. I really did. I like the first transporter. It's good stuff. But yeah, the first transporter was definitely good stuff. Remember a show called Forever Night? I do, but I never watched it. I know exactly what you're talking about. I just never watched it. Excuse me, guys. It's getting to be that time where we're going to have to end the stream because your host here is barely staying conscious. You know me, my little boy mindset for sleepy time. It kicks in about this time. Because I still have to get up early for work. One day when we hit it big and I could do this full time, dude, we're going to have 2 stream schedules. We're going to have a morning stream and an evening stream. Morning stream is going to be E7. And the evening stream is going to be just like, probably like Team Fortress, TFT if it's still around. I really like TFT a lot. How about Nightman? No, I don't remember Nightman. I do remember Automan that had Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz's kid in it. But I do not remember a Nightman. Doesn't even sound familiar on that one, bro. Freedom! Oh, he's back. He is back. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back. We didn't get Galaxy bookmarks this time. Dude, what did you do? Dude, are you in an actual real-life FBI open-up situation? Migraine. Dude, what did you do? Bro. Alright, we're all done. We got everything we wanted to get done on stream today. Your host here is extremely tired, which you know how that goes. But we're going to wrap it up here. Nightman had a crossover. I do remember Manimal. That I do remember. We're going to wrap it up. I do thank everyone for coming out and supporting me. You know how crazy I am, and I appreciate it. I really appreciate your guys' support. It means a lot. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what we're going to be doing. Probably same old, more movie talk. Yeah. Honestly, I can't even think. That's how tired I am. But I do appreciate everyone coming out. As always, thank you all for watching. And all you dudes and dudettes out there, stay frosty.